Shabbat Shalom, Sabah Salama, and whatever form of greetings of Sabbath blessings that our people use in their Hebrew vernacular. I greet you in those words, in unity and love and in peace. My name is Moray Nathaniel, and I am not without sin. Allow me to say that again. My name is Moray Nathaniel, and I am not without sin. What I am is a hopeful saint in the eyes of the Creator, trying to do his humanly and spirit-led best to defeat sin in my body, in my life, and in my mind. It is a lifelong process that must culminate in victory. The defeat of sin should be the battle waged for all time until the enemy is destroyed. At this particular time in this earth's history, we seem to be at a breaking point where reality and fantasy are interchangeably woven into each other to create this paradoxical utopia in one's life, which is nothing more than a vision of deception. Too much time is spent on the ways of this life, the cares of this life, the affairs of this life, the cares of the world, the thought process of the world, the desires of this world. We should have no part in the ways of this world, especially during the time where Yahweh is reclaiming his earth, reclaiming his footstool, and reclaiming his people to bring forth the proper worship that he desires, that makes him happy. Worship is your worship seen and acknowledged before the eyes of the great creator of the universe? That is the ultimate question that you will continually have to ask as you go along this walk. Hebrews, we're at a cross point. We're at a cross point. We are approaching the valley of decision. We are entering the realm of decision where every decision that is to be made will be a life-changing, life-taking, life-saving decision. When we get to that point, all bets are off and all games will be over. All bets will be off and all games will be over. There are those that speak about me and say that I am negative and that um, I'm not positive. And I kind of addressed this a little bit, but I don't remember one prophet that was heard by the children of Israel. Not one prophet did we listen to. Not one. We did not heed the words of one prophet. We didn't listen to Moses, and we didn't listen to Yeshua. We didn't listen to Moses, and we didn't listen to Yeshua. And we killed his prophets. It is my contention that the children of Israel are still being led by the spirit of the 450 prophets of Baal and the 400 prophets of the groves. A great majority of Israel, in other words, are worshiping in error, in total and complete error. I want to make this plain. A lot of Israelites are being taught in 1000% error. And there are Israelites who are teachers who are teaching in 1000% error. Hence, the 450 prophets of Baal and the 400 prophets of the grove. That's 850 false prophets against one Elijah. The number of prophets represents the number of people that believed in the prophets. Let me say that again. The number of false prophets lends credence to the number of people that believed in those false prophets. And the one standing alone, Elijah Eliyahu, he represented the few. He represented the remnant that would never bow down to Baal. 7,000 I have reserved unto me, who have not bent or dealt the knee, bowed down to Baal. And there are those in our day who have not bowed down to Baal. People in our day have not yielded to the groves or to the false doctrines of the Baal system. False doctrine has plagued Israel since its inception. False doctrine is at the heart of Israel. Was not the golden calf a false doctrine? You made it, Israel. Look in the mirror. Don't look at a Gentile. Look in the mirror. You made the golden calf, and you're not even sorry for it anymore. We should still be bearing the shame of the golden calf. It's my contention that we don't know who to listen to. We simply don't know who to listen to. We don't know. That's why I hear people adhering to the most basic stupidly doctrines. And I hate to call other people's so-called wisdom stupidity. But some things are not up for debate, and some things has to be put into the category of utter foolishness. And I'm sorry. I really am. I'm hurt because the daughter of my people are set up for destruction, and they don't even see it. They don't see it. We are blinded by so many things in Israel that's keeping us from seeing. Our hearts will be the determining factor in how we undo those things. I didn't want to keep you, brothers and sisters. I wanted to give the Most High a word on the Shabbat and to say some things to you on the Shabbat. The Creator is good. The Psalm, the 119th Psalm says, I know, O Yahweh, that thy judgments are right, and that thou in faithfulness hast afflicted me. I know, O Yahweh, that thy judgments are right, and that you in faithfulness has done this to me, has afflicted me. Let me turn you to another psalm, the letter Teth. In the 119 Psalms, it is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I may learn thy commandments. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I may learn thy commandments. What am I saying? There's something to be said about being afflicted, and then that affliction leading you to obedience. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now that I have been afflicted, beaten down by you, O Yah, now I'll keep thy word. Sometimes it takes the Most High to beat us down in order for us to see. And children of Israel, we are headed for a beatdown of super mega biblical proportions that we could never think of. We are going to see death on a new scale never seen before. Hurt, suffering, and pain. I wish not that for the daughter of my people. I wish that not for my people. I wish that not for my people, but my people are hard-hearted, stubborn, and rebellious. Saints, take heed, please, and watch. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise Yah.